Hey guys, it's Jimmy James. I've been out thrifting a little bit today. It's Friday, July 26th, I think. And I just wanted to share with you what I found. Oh, here we go. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth, so get ready. Hey y'all, it's Jimmy James. Woo woo. And I'm gonna do a little video for you today because my journey took me shopping. I worked this morning, I'm tired. Had a rough day. It was a hard day. A lot to do, a lot of prep work today. Had a breakfast catering, I had a drop off, and then I had to prep for 2 events tomorrow, so I'm pushed. Wore plumb out. But, let me turn this camera around a little bit. Show a little Callie Lou. She's our co-host. She need to be in the picture. I'm gonna scoot over a little bit. But, went to a couple places. My mom wanted to go to a salvage store, the food salvage store we go to. It's called McCoy Salvage. It's in Kingsport here where we live. They sell food and stuff. And I needed some cheese, and you can get like a big old, big block of cheese. I call it welfare cheese. I know it's not, but it's a big old block of cheese for like 12 bucks. Because I eat a lot of cheese. I eat cheese and crackers every night for snack before I go to bed. That's probably why I'm fat. I don't care. As long as I can find a tent to cover, I ain't going to worry about it. But we went and got some cheese, and when we walked in the door, they had all this rack of like health and beauty aid stuff from like a CVS or something, and I got a bargain. They had a pack that has, I know you're going to laugh, but it's a pack of Beauty 360 eyelash curlers. And I got 6 in a pack for $1.49. That is a quarter a piece. So you know how I am. I bought a pack. And then I went back and I bought another pack. So for $3, I got 12 of them. Somebody will need one. A little bit, and I can make me some money on them. So if you need a eyelash curler, let me know. And they also had these Beauty 360 washable nail files for $1.49, and it has 6 in a pack. I just bought 1 pack of them because I'm like, if it's washable, it's going to last for a while. So I got 6 of them. Because I never can find a fingernail file. And I bought some more groceries and stuff. I mean, Reese Cut miniatures. Fat Kid's Dream. Love them. But I got this, it's a 12-ounce bag that's usually like probably about $4 or $5 at the grocery store, and I got it for $1.99 at the Savage store. And I'm gonna lay down here in a minute and eat some. And then we went to a Goodwill. We went to a different Goodwill today than we usually go to because it's kind of like on the way to the Salvage store. And oh, they had some good stuff in there. Nana Joyce found some stuff. She found like composition, those little composition notebooks that are like black and white on the cover. They don't have like the little spiral thing down the side. But JD has to have one of those as a journal for communication with Nana Joyce and the teacher. And so she found them for 49 cents, or no, I think it was 29 cents a piece. So she bought the teacher like 12 of them. to send to the class. Something bit me. No, it didn't bite me. I went to eat somewhere today. I went to eat at this new restaurant. I'm just going to tell you about it because it makes me angry. Urgh. We went to eat at this new restaurant this afternoon for lunch to try a new restaurant. And I'm going to call names because I'm mad. But if you're going to own a restaurant, you need to put on your menu what is in your food, because I paid way too much for that plate of food. And I'll share you a picture of what I got. But it's called the Crazy Kitchens, or Crazy Chicken something in Kingsport. It's on Fort Henry Drive. I paid, because I'm a good tipper. I am. Don't know why I tipped, because all she did was brought my food to me. And you had to get your own drinks. But all she did was took my order at the counter. And then when my food came out, she brought my food and set it on the table. And then it was cold. I ordered corn nuggets that were still frozen in the middle. And all it was Jiffy cornbread mix with a can of corn poured in it, fried like hush puppies, and that's all it was. And they charged me $2.50 for 7 of those. 99-cent a box of mix, and a 69-cent can of corn. And they probably made 20 or 30 of them little hush puppy things and charged $2.50 for 7 of them. Not again. I won't eat there ever again. Thumbs down. Because I paid my lunch today with a 15% tip and all was $18 and something for a chicken sandwich and french fries and corn nuggets, or corn hush puppies is all it was. Well, what the sandwich was, it said in the menu was pulled chicken with a buffalo sauce with cheddar cheese on a bun. Nowhere did it say that there was onions ground up in that sawdust they call chicken. But they had not pulled that chicken. They had put that chicken through some kind of grinder, and it was like buffalo sawdust on a bun with a piece of cheddar cheese melted on top to hold it on your bun, with a bunch of big old onions mix match chopped up in it. It wasn't even like the same size. There was big onions, little onions chopped up in it on a bun, and then the french fries were supposed to have been some kind of I can't remember what kind of salt they were supposed to be, like a salt and vinegar kind of deal. Well, they weren't. They were hot and spicy fries, and they were not. This meal was not worth no $10, $12, whatever it cost. No. So I will not be going back, because I've done had a Benadryl and an allergy pill since I've been home, because I have the hives from the onions that I'm allergic to. And they never came around and said, "Are you okay? Is there a reason that you ate 6 bites of this sandwich and a few french fries and left this whole meal laying?" Nothing. Nothing. Never even came back around to ask if we were good or nothing. Just done. Not going to eat there again. And I was there with my friend Rhonda, and she did not enjoy it either. It was not good at all. So if you're thinking about trying it, you might enjoy it, and there might be something else on the menu that's better, but the flaming chicken sandwich, the hot, the on fire, the whatever chicken sandwich, it's not good. It's sawdust. It's chicken sawdust, dry chicken sawdust with Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauce on it with a bunch of onions chopped up in it. It's not good. I didn't enjoy it at all. I have been sick ever since I ate it. Sorry, I got on a tangent. But don't waste your time going there. But we went to the Goodwill, and a lot of people don't know this about me, but I am a puppeteer. Hello. But I used to have a puppet ministry and a clown ministry, and I taught children's church at church for years. I don't know. I got old enough at our church. When you got 12 years old, you couldn't go to children's church no more. But we had a preacher's wife who loved me so much, and she's like, I want to train you to be a teacher in children's church. That when I turned 12 years old, she's like, just continue to come, because from now on you're going to be my assistant, and I'm going to train you. And at 12 years old, I started teaching children's church and doing object lessons and puppet shows and being a clown and characters and coming in and coming up with fundraisers. But I've always done that. But while we were at the Goodwill, now I'll admit I'm not a reader. I don't read. I don't sit down and read a book just, oh look, I'm going to read this book because I want us to be taken to a land far, far away where the dragons eat fairies and the fairies marry vampires and all that kind of crap. I'm not a reader. I'm dyslexic, so I don't obtain it. So why waste my time? If it's any good, it's going to be a movie or on Netflix. Duh. So just wait for the movie. But I went to the Goodwill and I went to their books. For some reason, I went to their books. So I was drawn to this book rack. And I found this big hardback, and it's a library book because it's got the little doohickey on the spine. But it is a library book about puppets and the history of all this puppet stuff. And I thought, well, no, I don't really read, but I do collect books about theater and art and stuff. And then I flipped to this page. Bam! It's got Kermit the Frog in it, and it's got Jim Henson. And Jim Henson is my puppet hero. But it's got all kinds of amazing pictures and, oh, I mean, it's just, I can't wait to just sit and go page to page to page to page to page to page to page and look. I love reference books, the world history of puppetry. So, kids, read and get into theater. Theater will make your children, they will make them the most social people you've ever seen. I have worked in children's theater for on and off probably 15 years. And I have seen so many children who went into doing community theater, just doing plays for the community. I've seen them go off to be, I have a friend out in California, he's into Hollywood now. He's like an actor and a activist, and he's like a therapist to other actors, and he helps and he's like an agent. That's the word I'm looking for. I've got friends that are on Broadway who started at the theater that I worked at. I've got friends that in my theater, some of my theater kids that, I mean, they're all graduating now and making me feel like an old man. Ugh. But children enjoy theater and dressing up. Put them in live theater. It's a good thing. The more you know. There's your public message for today. And then at Goodwill, I found some tie-dye stuff. I love the tie-dye. And I found a tie-dye kit and then a bottle of tie-dye that you spray. Which I can't wait to try this. But it's purple, and I love purple anything. But I got this. It's got a $2.99 tag from the Ben Franklin's. And then I only paid 97 cents for it. So it's like a $3 bottle of dye that I got for 97 cents. And then this one is a tie-dye kit that will tie-dye up to 12 shirts. And it's brand new in the box. And it's got an $8.99 sticker on it. And I got it for $2.97. I'm going to tie-dye me some shirts. Can't wait. I love to tie-dye. Love to tie-dye. And then I found this really cool glasses. It's a set of glasses. They're really heavy. They're like bar glasses is what they are. I got a set of 8 of these for $5.97, so it was like a little less than $1 a piece. So I love a big heavy glass. So I got this set of glasses. I spent like $12 and got my tie-dye kit and my book and my glasses. But I just had to share that with you because that's what I did on Friday. It's not Spins Day Wednesday, but I went thrifting on a Friday. Me and Nana Joyce and JD, we just went out. puttering around a little bit. I'd had a rough day and I just needed to let off some steam, and my mom was like, let's get out and go to the salvage store. And I was like, okay. Plus I had an errand I had to run and something I had to do, and it was over on that side of town, and so that's what we did. But I just wanted to come on and say hey to all my friends and share a little smile with you. Share a little smile for you. Forever and ever and ever with you. And my heart, I don't know the words. Smiling for you, all of you, because you're my friends. So, don't forget to subscribe. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Like me on the Facebook at Jimmy James Journey. Go to all the interweb stuff. Look up Jimmy James Journey and it'll pull up whatever I'm on, wherever I'm at. But until next time, this is Jimmy James. Pray for me because I got a long day tomorrow. I'm scheduled like 17 to 17 and a half hours tomorrow. I have 3 caterings that I'm a part of tomorrow, so I have a long day tomorrow, and I got some decisions to make this week, so say a little prayer for me. I don't know why that song's all of a sudden in my head, because I don't even think I've never seen that movie in forever. But until next time, have a drink, but don't drink and drive. I don't know why I said that. But love you, friends. Open a door for somebody old. Pull a chair out for a lady. Smile at people. Say, hi, how are you today? Just be friendly. That's my new thing. Be friendly, be nice, do something nice. Do one thing nice to somebody every day and it will make you feel so much better. I try really, 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 really hard to be nice to people and try to do at least one good deed a day. And sometimes it might just be as simple as me saying, ooh, I love your hair today. It's so pretty. And I mean that when I say that. If I think your hair looks like doo-doo, I'm going to tell you your hair looks like doo-doo. You need to brush that mess. But, because you may not realize it looks like that in the back. And I'm just going to say, hey, can you fix that little mess you got going on? You may not know. You may not know your breath stinks. And I'm going to say, you want a mint? And I meant that because your breath stinks. This is how life is. That's not being mean. That's just being nice to somebody. Because what if the president walked up to them and they were like, hi, my name is Helga, and their breath smelled like onions and boot leather? You wouldn't want to meet the president with, I don't want to meet the president with that mess, with bad breath, because I don't want to meet the president, period. But I'm not going to get into that because I'm not political. But, I wouldn't want to meet Dolly Parton with bad breath. No. Minty fresh. Always got that cologne in my bag. Spray it on. And I always got my little breath thingies I get at the Dollar General. Because I don't want no stinky breath and I don't want no stinky Jimmy James. Oh, I was on the Harvey 5 chat room last night. And they were asking me which I would prefer to be called, Jimmy or James. Well, I'm going to explain the story of where Jimmy James came from. I think I did this in an earlier video, but it may be before a lot of people have subscribed. But the nickname Jimmy James came from when I worked in live theater. There was a little girl who worked across the street. Well, her mom had a boutique, and I loved her boutique because she had like a boutique that had all this really cool stuff in it. But then she had a barkery in the back, which was a bakery for dogs. And she made all this treats for dogs, but people could eat them. So I would go over and get like peanut butter dog bones and eat them. I know, I'm weird. But she had a little girl, and she was like 8 years old. And she asked me one day, do you ever need help? And I was like, yeah, I always need some help. And I told her, I said, if your mom don't care, if you want to come over sometime and help, I said, you can fold fabric or help me put together socks or hang clothes or something for me. I said, we've always got something for you to do. You can paint. I said, there's something always that children with lots of energy can do. And she said, oh yes, anything. I want to come and help. So she started coming and volunteering, and I kind of was her babysitter while her mom was working at the shop. And most people call me James. That's what my family calls me. That's what most of my friends call me. But my theater people called me Jimmy. And I really don't know. I think it came from a friend that worked there. She's like, I don't like the name James. I'm calling you Jimmy. So she started calling me Jimmy with an I. And I was like, okay. And so, Brianna, I can't remember what her name was. Oh, I'm so mad. Well, she came one day, she said, I don't know whether to call you Jimmy or I don't know whether to call you James. What do I call you? And I was like, I don't care what you call me. I said, you can call me either one. She said, well, can I just call you Jimmy James? And I said, yeah. So from that day on, for her and her mom, I was Jimmy James. Well, then the other theater people started calling me Jimmy James. And it's just kind of been a nickname in theater and people that work in the theater. And so it just stuck and it just sounds good. And that's where Jimmy James came from. There you go. And that didn't even cost you a dime. I just threw that in just to let you know, because the Harvey kids were wondering. And Larry Harvey was wondering where it came from. So now you know where Jimmy James come from. Well, I'm really gone. Love you guys. Love every one of you guys. I love you. 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 And I love you, Macy. That's the way she told me last night. She loved me. So I love you, Macy Harvey. That's how she told me she loved me last night on live feed. So I'm telling her back. But I will see you all later. Say a little prayer for me, and I'll say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, forever with you. And thanks for watching Jimmy James' Journey. So come back and see me next time and see where my journey takes us. Bye, guys.